You know what I noticed as I gotten older? I noticed that it is just so much more easier to just cut people off. I'm not saying for anyone who's listening to my content that y'all just gotta cut off all y'all friends and cut off family members, but it is so easy for me to just remove myself from situations that no longer serve me. I remember when I was younger, I was such a people pleaser, and I didn't realize it until last year that I was such a people pleaser, that I would always put other people's happiness over my own. Even when I didn't want to do certain things, even though I didn't want to be around certain people, certain energies, I would always make others feel more happier than my own. But me being 29 years old, I have come to the realization that I will no longer chase, I am going to attract. One thing about me is, even though I was a people pleaser and I am not anymore, I really don't chase people. I don't chase friendships. I don't chase relationships. I don't chase situations. This is a really bad habit of me, and I'm just being honest because I want to be very transparent to my viewers. But if I make plans with people, I am always the first one to cancel. I'm always the first to cancel, or I show up very last minute. Like, I will show up right at the end before the event goes. Or, this is so bad about me, but I am the last person to show up and I am the first person to leave. Usually when people invite me to things, I would pray, like, please cancel it because I really don't want to go. I was that girl in college that I would have so many friends. Like, I would walk around with a group of people. But after college, I did not force myself and I didn't chase these people to maintain any type of friendships. I have this one friend that I just maintain after college, but I am not that person that will go out of my way to maintain friendships or relationships. In all my relationship, I've never chased them so they could be with me. I never forced any of my exes to be with me. I give a guy a chance when I see the way he pursues me. All my friendships that I have and I still have till this day, I do not go out of my way to maintain it. Like, I am very low maintenance. One thing that I have realized is that when you have so high expectations of other people, you are always constantly going to be left disappointed. That's exactly why I am not out there actively chasing, begging, being desperate for relationships, being desperate for a social life. If it comes to me, it comes to me. Whatever is meant to be in my life is meant to be in my life. Whatever leaves from my life, it leaves. I'm not crying. I'm not losing sleep because I lost a friendship. As I got older, as I started having my daughter, as I started living alone, and as I started my healing process, I removed myself from so many people out of my life, even friendships that I really wanted to do life with. I just outgrew so many people. You get to an age and you get to a point in your life where you really start to detach from people you can no longer resonate with anymore. You start to detach from people that you can no longer relate to anymore. Y'all don't have the same mindsets. You guys are on two different journeys, and I realized that it's okay. It's okay to outgrow friendships. It's okay to outgrow relationships. I'm just not afraid to lose friendships. I'm not afraid to lose people along the way, as long as I'm becoming a better person and I'm becoming a better version of myself. Who I lose along the way, that friendship or that relationship, it has already served its purpose. That friendship served the purpose of my life, maybe to bring me joy, maybe to make me laugh, maybe to teach me something, or maybe to teach me a lesson. Maybe those relationships in my life that I no longer entertain or I'm no longer a part of, I always have this mindset of, this person was in my life for a reason, or maybe it was a lesson. And most of the times it is a lesson. Like, you get to a point in your life where it's not even about beef, it's not even about drama, it's not even about a fallout. You just don't agree with their lifestyle anymore. You don't want to be a part of their lifestyle anymore, or you just outgrew them. And sometimes it's maybe just a lesson. You know, some people in your life that you grow up with, the more you heal, the more you elevate, the more you change your mindset, the more you really spend time with yourself and you get to know who you are. You realize that when you go to the other side and you become the best version of you, that version of you can no longer coexist with the people that you thought you was going to do life with, because they are stuck with the unhealed version of you. And it doesn't mean that it's drama. It just means that you really outgrew those relationships. And sometimes it hurts to lose people. Like, sometimes it will hurt me if I lost certain friendships or certain relationships in my life, but I'm never the type to like beg for it. I'm never the type to force for it to work. I'm never the type to constantly call the person up or text the person like, hey, can we try to work this friendship out? Like, I'm never that type of person. I just let it go, because if it was meant for me in my life, it will stay with me. But if it's not, that means God is just clearing the path where I'm gonna go and where he's gonna take me. The people that was in my life were holding me back, or maybe the blessing that he has for me is just for me. It's not for everybody else. And sometimes you guys just gotta look at it like that. If a lot of y'all want to elevate and you guys want to do better with your life, and you guys are around people that, I'm not saying that they're bad for you, and I'm not saying that they're toxic, but if they're holding themselves back from greatness, they're probably holding you back from greatness too. So a lot of y'all can't get to y'all blessings because you guys are having people that are holding you back. It's just because you guys are still holding on to people that you were supposed to just let it go. You guys are just holding on to people that can't get that blessing with you. God knows that blessing is for you. It has your name on it. It's not for your friends. It's not for your family. And sometimes it's not for the person that you're in a relationship with. Sometimes that blessing is just for you. And y'all also gotta understand that for the real mature women and men that is listening to my content, especially women, when you go through a season of your life of elevating, when you go through a season of your life where you are just healing, where you are doing the inner work, where you are doing personal development on yourself, where you are changing, where your mindset is just expanding, you start to realize that the people that you always been around, it's not the people that you really, really want to be around. You are just around them because that version of yourself is what relates to them. But once you outgrow that old version of yourself and you become the newest version of yourself where it's better for you, now you are operating from a huge version, a wiser person. The people that you call your friends, or maybe the relationships that you surround yourself with, you realize that you can no longer relate anymore. You realize that a lot of people are just holding you back. You realize that the friendships, the relationships has expired. There's no room for growth anymore. Now you are on a different journey. And that's exactly why I just don't chase friendships. I don't chase people. I'm not outside like, hey, can you be my friend? Hey, can you be my friend? If I meet someone outside and we just vibe and we have a great bond and we have a laugh, then that's what it is. But I'm not out here like, hey, let's exchange numbers, let's hang out. Like, I am not like that. You guys know I'm an introvert. I stick to myself, and the more I stick to myself, the less drama that I have and the more peace that I have in my life. And the more peace that I have, the less stressed I am. Because one thing about life is that peace is so overpriced. You can't buy peace. You can't buy joy. You can't buy being happy. Like, happiness, it comes and goes, but peace is everything. When I'm in my home and when I'm with my daughter and I'm just being in my own energy and I'm just connecting with myself, like, I have so much peace. It's something that the world did not give to me and the world cannot take away. You guys got to stop chasing people, stop chasing relationships, stop chasing friendships, because most of the time it's just not meant for you to be in. Some of these people are really holding you back from your blessings. Some of these people are just hurting you from growing, from elevating. And if you know you are an amazing person, you know you got good energy, you know you got good vibes, your vibe is gonna attract your tribe. You don't need to be out here chasing relationships, chasing people to be your friend. Like, if you know you just that person that have good aura, that can walk into a room and just brighten up everyone's day, you do not need to be chasing anybody. The right people will come to your life. Just like when you stop chasing a failed relationship, a better relationship is gonna come. The lack of man that you have is always gonna prepare you for a better man. The lack of friendships that you have when you go through that time of loneliness is gonna prepare you for better, greater friendships. So stop chasing things. Attract it. Focus on you. Focus on your aura. I'm not a mean person at all. It doesn't mean that you are a mean person when you're not chasing people or begging them to be your friend or begging them to be liked. I'm just a person that I'm not pressured to be liked. I'm not pressured to be accepted. I'm not pressured to be loved by everybody. I'm not for everybody. As I'm getting older, I'm just not for everybody. I really just want certain energies around me. I don't want every single kind of energy around me because I'm just not for everybody. And a lot of y'all that feel like y'all are alone or y'all constantly feel lonely, it's because y'all are not for everybody. You gotta find your vibe and attract your tribe. There is genuinely good people out there, and I'm telling you, if you just focus on your aura, that kind of energy, that kind of friendship, relationship is going to come to you. But if you constantly just focusing on chasing bad, toxic relationships, that's all you're going to be dealt with. I hope this content really helped one of y'all or some of y'all out. And if it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back for more videos.